Welcome back, guys. This is session 73 of our Back to the Fantasy World D&D proper, Tyreen. And been away for, how long have we been playing Stars Without Numbers?
Too long.
3 weeks?
No, not too long.
Played-
We've playing Stars Without Number.
It's probably been about 2 months, considering breaks we had, as well
That's very
as
true.
sessions of Stars Without Number. So, yeah, for all of our viewers who have been wondering what the hell's going on, I got a little burnt out on DMing. I needed a bit of time away to rekindle the creative fires and get back into things. And adventuring in space was a great escape. Even though I probably talked way too much during that campaign.
It's not over.
It was a lot of fun, and it was a great break, but I am ready to throw some fantasy shit at you guys and see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Rocks will fall.
Sweet.
Oh, back with the rocks, not with the asteroids.
So normally, before our game, we'd kind of do a catch-up on what we've been up to lately. And we can still do a little of that, but we can do it while doing a little unboxing. So, I decided
So excited.
to get everyone a little something from our campaign. This has been a while in the making. It took me a little longer to figure out what I'd be getting some people compared to others. But why don't we open them in order, starting with Kevin, because I know yours will be quickest.
Okay. Alright, so,
What's in the box?
what is in my
What's in the
case?
box?
I need
Here we
to
go.
find my keys to even open my box.
It's your wife's hand.
That'd
I
be
got-
creepy.
A Pegasus figurine.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
it's
so-
With a little stand, too.
my first little D&D mini.
Oh my god, you got Swiftwind.
I got Swiftwind.
Yep.
It's so cute. Aw.
Aww.
Now Travis will roleplay it that
You guys
You have
were-
to have him on
And
the
wait, it matter now, like for inexplicable reasons in game.
Yep. And we'll go in order of received. So, Joshua,
Yeah,
you would be so
Okay.
kind.
Did he actually get
And-
his before I did?
He did. And
Wow.
unfortunately, custom forms may have slightly ruined a bit of the surprise.
yeah, considering that
Damn
it's
it,
written
customs.
all over the box. I, however, decided to cop up
Next
to it.
time,
and
I'm
let
just gonna
Travis
label
know.
it dildos. I'm just gonna label it dildos and just send it over.
That's what it is. It's totally
Yeah,
what it
because
is.
I'm sure customs wouldn't be interested in that.
Well, I mean, when you face that gelatinous dildo, I mean, it was a pretty memorable point in the campaign. So
Are you sure it was me and not Durian? Sounds like something Durian.
no, I'm pretty sure that's how
I'm
Orin
alive.
got gelatinous
Yeah.
dildo.
I'm alive.
I really don't want to break this box, but it's giving me no choice at this, right?
Just
how
rip
much
it open,
tape-
Josh.
what-
It's like Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Christmas in August. It doesn't really have a ring to it, but whatever.
Not
Oh my
so
God.
much.
Kick the crap out of this box in a second.
Oh my God, Josh!
Just rip the tape off.
Now tonight in suspense.
Come on, there we go. Finally, it gave way.
I was gonna say it should be pretty well buffered in there.
And of course, it wouldn't be packaging without bubble wrap.
Of course not.
It wouldn't be fun.
You don't want to break it going all the way to Australia.
I'll be really mad if it's in like 20 pieces.
Oh look! It's Requiem the Red.
Oh.
How
Yeah.
fitting since I beat him to death with a rod of ice.
I believe you actually killed him with your scythe.
Yeah.
No. No, that broke.
It was broken. Yeah.
I
But
beat
with
him
the-
to death with
Oh!
a rod of ice, cracking him on the skull again and again.
Jeez, Travis, don't you remember?
you know- I lose the details a bit. I'm getting old.
It was like
Um,
a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was
Listen.
a long time ago.
I
Yay,
will never
my turn.
forget, because I had
Okay.
one damn hit point.
You've got it like all slit open already.
No, I don't. I'm using Todd's keys because I couldn't find my keys that has like a thingy on it. Never mind. I'm just gonna rip it open. I'm super excited.
Just use your
I've
muscles.
been wanting to open it for forever. Oh, I got napkins in mine. Oh, fuck you.
I'm
Is it a
sorry
male
if it's
ranger?
I'm sorry if it's a little bittersweet.
It's a chimera.
Oh. Ooh.
Travis, that's hot.
I like the other two were triumphs, and yours is like the sight of like complete RNGesus fail.
I
To be fair,
really
Travis could have
tried.
been an ass to set me
I
up.
tried super hard to find a black minotaur for Josh, and I just couldn't find one.
I'm so sad.
Aw.
Oh, so-
Pretty cool figurine though.
That's a cool
I'm gonna
one.
use this against my players now.
You
And it's all
damn
your
well
fault.
better. You
Yeah.
better. And
Hey,
tell
Travis,
And
You
if-
guys,
send me a black minotaur.
when
I'm
they
gonna
die, you can tell them to blame Travis, not you.
Yep. And Allison, I even found one with a green head.
you it's one of those things now for your new party. You're gonna say you're walking through some well manicured lawn, and out pops a chimera. Like,
Suddenly. No, it's gotta be snowy. Damn it, Travis.
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
I
he's
thought it
All this time I waited and it's like, this is how you died, by the way.
was
that's
Damn it.
awesome.
Jimmy.
I like it though, thank
And
you.
I didn't have to wait very long, so my curiosity didn't even. And I told you guys heard that when I got it, Audrey said, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, it's a gift from Travis. I'm supposed to not open it." She's like, "Well, open it and don't tell him." That's totally what Audrey
I
do.
yell at Audrey, but she is pregnant and can kill me easily. So
She knows how much pressure.
Ooh. So I got a copper dragon.
yeah.
What's his
Oh.
face? Oh, remind me the name.
Loquacious?
Lord
Yeah.
Lord Quathius.
Loquacious,
Yeah.
right?
So one thing
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
gonna.
this is awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I was gonna try to find like a quick clip for everyone's, but I felt that Allison might actually reach through the screen and choke.
Right,
Oh, sorry guys, I gotta get my food. I'll be right back.
legitimately, bleh, words are
But-
hard.
But yeah, little memento of our campaign so far, and I hope to get everyone another one before it's done.
Hopefully
yeah.
not from another death.
It's okay.
well,
I'll gladly
not
take the
for
black
you,
minotaur.
Allison. Yours will be a triumph.
Black minotaur, Travis. I'm waiting for it now.
Ooh, difficult. He used
Yeah.
all the power of Google, and that's pretty much everything in the world. So, pretty
It's-
sweet, Travis. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. I like how we all got monsters except for Kevin too.
What?
Well, technically.
Well, neutral creature. I guess mine's a neutral creature too.
Oh no, they're good.
Oh no,
Oh, they're
yeah.
good. They're good aligned. I didn't know if they were neutral aligned.
Nope.
No. Gem dragons are the neutral ones.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
Well, cool. Travis, thank you.
Yep.
Black.
Well
And
played.
I think that's a good lead into picking up our game. So we descend back into the world of Tyrene. And I think we open up with a rowdy bar scene. There's drinks clanging around, people talking, the usual crowd chatter, and we can kind of hear, sort of in the din going around, the sound of snuffling and soft crying, and we hear a voice say, there, dear. Now tell me what happened."
Fucking
hear a
hell.
hiccup. Shh, Jimmy. We hear he just left me and his daughter. She's just a newborn. It's all right, dear. It's all right. Do you know what happened? Do you have anyone to lean on? I have some family here. They'll help me out and help me run the bar, and we kind of look over and see an elven woman, tears, coming down her face. An infant kind of clutched to her chest, fast asleep despite the noise in the bar. She says, I just can't believe he went off with some mercenaries. I know how it goes, dear. I feel so sorry for you. You don't know where these people happen to go, do you? Well, a guard friend of mine told me that they were heading north. We see the camera pan around and see a smiling face of a small gnomish man with green hair. It says, "North, Don't worry, my dear. People like that get what they have coming to them." He pats her hand. As we zoom out, camera kind of goes across this plain. It's big, open, grassy expanse. A red sky kind of lighting up the area. Plenty of clouds. And we come down to a lake edge, and we see the signs of battle and the din of metal on metal. And we look out across and see a few bodies laying on the ground, arrows stuck in them. We hear the trampling of hooves and hear a kind of gurgling cry. Nina, can you roll me an attack, please?
Okay. Just want me to do my best attack.
Just whatever you think you would roll. Alright, so what do we got? 29, yeah. So, we see a flash as Eclipse slices through the air, and we see a spray of blood. And we hear a kind of painful gurgle as a fish-looking creature slumps its top half going the opposite way of its bottom half. And we look around to see Nina kind of like panning the grasslands and looking for more creatures. There's a few running off in the distance toward the water. Caben's lobbing arrows at them, but there don't appear to be any more adversaries. You guys have been out on the spell-scarred plains for the last week and a half. Do you remember what you guys were hunting for?
Yes.
Yeah.
According to chat, we're looking for weed.
Retrieve blood from the thorns of a blight. 12 eyes from Kuwata. And don't
Kuatoa.
get Croatoa. Croatoa?
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa. And now I got a note that says "Don't get dragged." I don't know what that means. And then
They're water creatures.
and then as many roots of a moonflower as possible.
Yeah, so
They
here's
bloom
a
blue
picture
in
of,
moonlight.
of the creature Nina just sliced in half. Caben, can you give
Ooh.
me a nature roll, please? Funnel in this
man.
one.
Unintentional.
It's been so
A
long.
nature roll?
This feels
Sure.
so.
Give me a moment.
This feels so right, Travis.
So we see Fawn / Buck cantering around with
Boom!
her.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, that's
Damn
The
it!
opposite of boom.
so. Yeah,
Awkward.
Fawn, you're not familiar with a lot of inland lake creatures, but Caben, you
I don't
know.
like water.
Yeah, not so much, right?
It's very true.
But yeah, Caben, you had identified these when you snuck up on them as being the fish creatures you were looking for. We see Fawn wheeling around a body slumping off his lance, and yeah, Durian, you're probably like singing a war ballad or something, right?
Yeah, but really half-heartedly. This last week and a half has sapped it out of me. So
Yeah.
I've got like it's Charge of the Light Brigade, but it's pretty.
Yeah, the battle appears to be winding down. There's several bodies littering the floor of the plains here. You've all got some, cuts and bruises and bashes here and there, but you're otherwise pretty healthy. Yeah, so the battle appears to be over. What do you do?
Are we all healthy?
Sorry, these were the animals we're looking for?
Yes.
These are not the animals you're looking for. Are these Kuatoa?
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, they
Can
look
we
like
extract what we're looking for?
Yeah,
Or...
I spit and brush some spattered blood and crusted dirt off of my worn duster or whatever, and flip out a knife and get to work prying out the eye sockets.
Okay.
I give it a quick kick before I get down to it.
Yeah.
It's
so how
half
many
body.
does that make now?
First two?
They're bodies littering the floor. Do you remember how many eyes you were supposed to get?
A dozen.
A dozen eyes.
A
Okay.
round dozen. Not a baker's dozen, a normal dozen.
I mean, a baker's
12
dozen works
eyes.
too.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
many roots of moonflower. Many.
As many as
So,
possible, yeah.
Roll me 1d6 plus 3. And
Who?
who hasn't rolled yet? Jimmy, you roll.
Yes. What kind of day is it gonna be?
Let's find out.
A good
Oh,
day!
A good day.
Maybe.
There are 9 bodies of these things
Oh, that's good.
laying around.
So there's 18 eyes. I think we've
Eyeballs
met
for
up with eyes.
everyone! Yay!
Yeah, so you guys have been traveling through the plains for the last week and a half. The area is quite strange. Like I said, it's kind of a perpetual sort of reddish pinkish glow, and it appears to be coming from the clouds. You have yet to see like a clear cloud-free day. The light seems to filter through in various shades of red. Even kind of a brilliant magenta as the sun goes down. It's been kind of quiet and austere and strange. There don't appear to be a lot of animals around this area. And being plains, the ones that you have seen have generally fled quite quickly at your presence.
Okay. How far in the plains are we?
You've been going, zigzagging around north by northwest, north by northeast for the last, 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like flicking out the blood like this off like loose blood off the eyeballs and putting them into the little inner pockets in my spell pouch to like.
So, if you guys remember, I think you picked up materials for like preserving stuff.
Yeah, we got some liquid.
Yeah, because you knew you were coming out here. So who of you would have been carrying that?
Guilty.
Probably. Oh, you have it.
Not so
Yeah.
much carrying it, but does anyone have like expertise in preserving spell ingredients?
It'd be
That would
Durian.
probably be me
Yeah.
in terms of.
Yeah, that would be
preserving
Durian.
He takes care of
I'm
the
just
stuff
the
like
pack
that.
mule.
So
Sure.
Should
I mean,
make a
this would
spellcraft
kind
or
of fall
something?
under like alchemy.
yeah,
Right, alchemy. What about spellcraft?
Durian would be holding on to them.
Knowledge Arcana. Doesn't matter. You just want me to do like a.
It's not a skill. I'm just asking who has this stuff.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have
So
to-
I would think whoever had the materials that I would
Sure.
take care to put them in the preserving liquid.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
So you're like bottling up eyes, and you like cork the vials.
Is
and
it
put
hot?
them-
It feels like it's a big hot empty plane. Is that?
Yeah, it's
right?
pretty warm. I mean, it's fairly windy and breezy because there's nothing to stop the wind,
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like a constant 80 or so degrees out. It is actually. Let me look up my calendar here. It is the day is the. Let's see. It is the 5th of Rio, the 15th month of the year. So summer it's basically into the heat of summer starting. Actually, excuse me, summer started mid last month, so it's kind of winding its way up to the warmer part of the year.
Nina, I'll hold on to the eyeballs.
Sure. Like I said, I was just carrying the stuff, so it doesn't really matter.
So we have 18 Kuatoa eyes.
You think he'll be happy that we got some spare?
I would be.
Probably. And if
It
not, we
fucking-
can just sell them to someone else.
I like get like a blown like dirt into my face and spit it out and like say they better be fucking grateful for the extra. And we're only a third of the way through this. I mean, I don't even.
Actually, Durian, you're like packing the eyes up and you're placing the vials in your bag next to vials of blood you've already collected.
Oh, say fuck. We've got 2/3 of everything, and I don't even know what.
Oh.
I don't even know what a moonflower looks like. Have we seen any?
No.
Well-
It's supposed to be blue, apparently.
You gotta look at the night.
Pause for a moment. They bloom blue in moonlight, And if you have a familiarity with alchemy, they look more familiar to you, I guess, is what my note means, potentially.
So retcon my last comment and say, guys, we got to start moving at night if we want to find moonflower. They're harder to spot during the day. They look fairly ordinary.
Well,
You
we should
can
probably
lose them
find a
at-
good place to rest for during the day then if we're going to make night journey.
We also need the thorns and blood from a blight at some point. While we're
I whip out I whip out a vial of the blood and said, "You don't remember 3 days ago?"
What about the thorns?
I-
Do we have the thorns?
You've got that. You
Oh.
got it, right?
Oh,
It's like-
man,
I like
it's
shake it.
forever.
I'm like, Buck,
Christ.
Buck. I know that men are more forgetful than women, but this is even a little bit much for you. All right.
Look,
just get
I've got
points
two
right
things going on at once, okay? So forgive me for my bad memory.
I couldn't possibly forget. I remember what one of those bosses did to me. I keep pointing to my arm.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember them. Look, the last time we played was
Actually, no.
June
This is something that happened on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
in-
totally.
In the last week.
That's
This
what
is
you've
just
done in the
wrong
last
with it.
10 days.
But
So
didn't we
I'm making
actually
everything
fight
up.
Blights on the 8th, like June 8th,
You did not.
IRL time.
You fought Briar Vexes.
Briarback.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it was. I thought they were Blights off the top of my head. Thank you for correcting me then.
Nope, no problem.
Well, we don't have to move. We can find a camp spot to make camp for the night and just at night cruise around. We don't have to
Oh.
go on a big journey at night, right?
We should stay near this lake.
Sit with the
Actually,
things
we should
that
probably get moved away from
that
like,
just
I
attacked
don't
us.
need any more
Probably
than-
not.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
gonna-
you see like a churning of the water and
Who knows
and
what else is
here-
down there?
hear like noises coming from that area.
Okay, so would I before we have to do anything with that, would I know, Travis, or can I make a roll to know if these would grow near water source, or would they? Do I know about their habitat at all?
Yeah, I think you and Caben could give me knowledge nature rolls. Or actually, is that what alchemy falls under?
It doesn't. You'll have to
I
look
mean-
it up what it falls under.
Arcana?
Knowledge Arcana or
Alchemy
spellcraft.
normally- Yeah,
I
normally
mean, it's
alchemy
close.
falls under
They're
craft or
plants.
profession-
That's nature.
I think it's spellcraft. But
You do both and take the better roll?
What's your bonus for knowledge? nature?
Actually, I'm sorry. I think that would be a craft skill.
Yeah,
Oh, well
Oh,
then
Lord.
Yes.
From where
That's not
plants
else.
live.
no, for alchemy.
Like, actually, yeah. You could use a nature roll for that. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
So I can roll
Actually-
that?
So I will not. I will. Well, I'll roll. That's fine. Let's just see what happens.
What kind
I
of roll
will
two?
also roll because
Yeah,
I
you
gave
two-
this
you two
information
roll.
in the first place.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'm not
keep
even
it.
roll.
That's
Nice
better
roll.
than my natural one the first time.
and
There you
8
go.
for Jimmy.
All right.
No, I'm not gonna roll. Go ahead.
22 and 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Damn
so
it,
you
Kevin!
yeah. Fawn, you don't have a lot of experience with these type of flowers, but Caben, you've heard a bit about them. Just
My
you know,
parents
kind
run.
of.
My parents run alchemy shop.
Yeah. So you'd have a little more knowledge. These are generally like a drier flower or a flower that prefers a drier area, and they tend to grow under shade. So
Okay.
you'd probably have your best luck finding like a copse of trees within the plains somewhere. The last one you found had a bunch of vampiric plants,
We found one already.
which is what you guys were doing for the last 10 days. That's where you fought some blights and collected the blood. But you didn't find any moonflowers there.
Oh, okay.
Can I scan the
Yeah,
horizon?
I
Are there
passed
any?
that
Are there
on
any like looking boulders or rocks in the distance, or is it very very flat,
It's-
like the prairie?
It's kind of like rolling hills. You see grass all around you.
So we're looking for. I mean, trees would be great, but like maybe large shrubs where they could be under the shade.
Yeah.
Bring us a shrubbery.
Caven,
Shrubbery.
you and Swiftwind should scout skies a little, see if you can find us at an appropriate
Yeah.
location.
That's Swiftwind on the
Well, I don't-
wind.
Just,
a great
just
idea.
don't.
I don't know,
just
Nina.
don't
Remember
go
the
too
last
high.
time when Travis insert creature came dive bombing out of the cloud cover at Swiftwind?
The Murloc sound.
Yeah, you
really
guys
got it
hear
spot on.
you guys hear some gurgling noises from the lake as the water starts to froth.
Time to
And
go.
Let's
You
move.
see the
Let's
tips
move.
of about 40 spears start sticking out of the water.
Let's get out of here, guys.
You.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Withdraw. We turn our horses and start riding off.
Okay.
Yeah, the Murloc.
It's a good way to get a party moving. I gotta remember that.
Tell you what. Before I'm
You
out of my
see
maximum
shit
distance,
ton
I
of-
take a pot shot.
You-
I take
do you-
one pot
what?
shot.
I'd like to anger
Okay,
them.
Roll to hit.
Oh god. What's like maximum bow distance? Like -4.
Oh, like if you ride off, they don't come out.
Oh, I ride off, but before I ride off, I take one last pot shot. make
sure.
a point.
Roll to hit.
Into the water.
Just roll something.
Just roll something.
Roll a d20.
So I've got it all in here.
Does
Yeah, pot shot.
shooting through water, does that... Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
He
You
gets
you
it.
hear
30
a slightly
spears.
higher pitched.
And now there's 39 spears, and who cares?
There you go.
Well, now we
Yeah,
gotta
we
go.
ride-
We gotta get the
Ah,
eyes now,
this
guys.
Murloc
Yeah.
sound. It's hilarious.
Had to make a point.
Of course, Nina can't leave a battle unfinished. Cool. So you guys start riding off. Probably. What direction do you go in? So you guys, like I said, have been kind of zigzagging back and forth north of the town you left off from, which was Rinseer's Stand.
God, that was forever ago.
Where
Yeah,
Jeffrey
so,
is waiting for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I say, like, I point northeast.
Okay. Yeah. You.
That's actually what
Like
I was
northeast.
exactly thinking. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So you guys zag back northeast. And you guys have been fighting kind of in the afternoon. Travel for a while. And can I get a d20 from... Let's make this fair. Josh.
Oh.
14. Okay, you guys don't run into anything during your travel time, and night starts to fall. You don't really find any protection or any like shelter, really. Maybe you guys find like a medium-sized rock that you could maybe you could make a campfire and huddle behind a bit from the wind. But you don't have a whole lot to burn.
But it's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
warm,
used to this.
Right? You don't need a fire.
I mean,
really?
yeah.
It's pretty
you
warm.
should be
You don't
outside.
need a lot of fire.
Not a
Oh.
big deal.
I toss around some rations from my pack that I think I filled up fairly recently, so I toss around rations, but I don't really say much.
Yeah. So like you guys have been riding hard and scouting the land and doing some scattered fighting for the last 10 days. What kind of mood would that put all of you in? Like, are you bored, Durian? Is Nina happy to be getting a little bloodletting?
Hey,
I'm
Nina's still
I'm
psychopath.
getting increasingly surly as any extended mission where the promise of payment is not there at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm a little. At first, maybe I was feeling noble, but now I'm pissed off.
Okay.
Pissed off to
Um,
get us into this mess.
Yeah.
Just
but
remember, we're doing
there
this
is
to help
there is
Ford.
one payment at the end. These moonflowers, which are the hardest to find thing that you've been sent out for, are what you need, Buck, to revert back to fauna.
Yeah. It's kind of important. So I'm a little bit bored in general by the travel because it's like there's water things. I don't like water that much besides bathing. But I am very determined to get these moonflowers. I want them. Nighttime, I'm all like, I see you, flowers.
Nighttime's the right
Where are
time.
you?
So
seeing
so
this,
Nina,
like-
any feelings about the current meanderings?
Well, I'm a little bit wary, but upon seeing them bored, like both of them at this point, and Caven probably pretty bored too.
You
I-
don't
Caven's
speak
like,
for
ugh,
me.
showers.
Don't speak for me.
So
And I'm not
Caven,
bored. I'm peeved. I'm like
Yeah.
surly.
Yeah, and Caben, the kingdom you grew up in was kind of a plains nation. Like a lot of the cities that were bigger in your homeland sort of surround this like giant area of plains.
Yeah.
So this is probably, other than kind of the creepy red sky, it's probably pretty close to home for you.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah, the plane setting and everything. No, Caben is. He's not. I mean, he's not like jumping for joy or anything, but he's enjoying this. He's outside of the cities. There's going on like just long stretches of time adventuring. There's a interesting area. I don't know. There's magic dispelled here somewhere. We're not really sure what it is, and hunting down random animals. So.
Caben, quit looking so damn cheerful. This blows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your happiness is gross.
He's not like he's not like skipping around or anything.
No, I mean, if you're not like Buck right now, who's literally like impatient and bored,
he's
then
definitely
you're
not. He does not look bored. He does not look like this is a bad time.
Cool.
In which case, I will sing to hopefully lighten the mood of the others.
Sure.
Shut up, Nina.
Yeah, so Nina, you've actually had kind of a song percolating around in your head. And that's been happening for a couple weeks now. Can you give me a let's make that a wisdom save? I'm sorry, I'm in 5e mode from the skills and everything. Actually, why don't you just give me an intelligence check?
Thank God. Of course,
Okay.
I used all my good rolls earlier.
Yeah, so
That's what
so you
happens,
get
man.
like a few notes of this song as you sleep, but like a lot of your memories, it's fuzzy. But this is one that doesn't kind of disappear as you wake up. You sort of hear the notes in your mind, but it's just not solidifying to form a song yet.
What was that?
Was
I'm
what?
not sure.
The song Nina was tried to sing.
Oh, she's just like humming along some tunes.
You know, you've been humming some variation on the same tune for 10 days now.
Are you writing a song?
Maybe. I mean, it's been a
Wait,
while
what is-
since I've been in the city to perform, so I gotta practice somehow.
What is maybe? Like, I've written songs. You write a song, you don't write a song. Like, where's this maybe?
Well, I'm not a musical expertise like you, Durian. This doesn't come as natural to me as it does to you.
We should get some shut-eye. Maybe head out some point in the middle of the night tonight. Unless we want to... I mean, we didn't really see anything around here, did we, Caben?
No. Is the sun down? Sunset?
It's like setting at this point.
Can I take a quick
Yeah.
spin up with Swiftwind and see if I see any trees or anything in the
There's just
foreseeable
remember, they won't show
area?
themselves unless there's moonlight.
Well, I'm not
Just keep that in
looking.
mind.
I don't think I can see the plants from the sky. I'm just looking to see if we see any shelter, or not shelter, but like where they would
That'll
live.
give shade.
Where they would live.
Alright,
Yeah.
Do I have to
Don't
roll
be
for
too
this?
long.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Like you just hop on Swiftwind and
Yeah. Tell them what
start
we're looking
flying.
for, and I don't know. Do a quick 360 kind of around. I don't know. Give it 10, 20 minutes.
yeah. Why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay.
Things you love to fail.
That's
Maybe
not nice
maybe
to
not
say.
love to fail, but definitely do fail.
So, Buck, you really want to go back to the old you?
27.
Do you think I don't, Durian? Why would I want to stay like this? I mean, it's fun for now, but in all
Hey.
honesty, this is not
A
who I
lot
am.
easier to love him and leave him as the way you are now than it is.
That's not true.
Yeah, Durian, if you were to become, say, Durina, would you want to stay as that? Or go back to being a man?
Durina. I got a good laugh out of that. Thank you, Nina. Durina.
You know, I can't imagine if you were
It
changed
has a
into
nice
female
ring to
Durian,
it.
you'd want to stay
We need
as
to get
that.
back in the city because my timing, my comedic timing is way off, and it's because we've been in these blasted planes for however long. But go ahead, do the roll, Travis.
Oh yeah, Caben rolled already. So
Dorina.
yeah. So you fly up and you've kind of noticed this as you've been traveling, because I imagine you've been on Swiftwind quite a bit, right?
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
sold your
going
horse.
around. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, so you've been flying with him a lot. And like the cloud cover is very low in this area. Like you
Is
can
it the
get
clouds that are red, or is it like a red light from beyond the clouds?
it's like the light filtering through the clouds is just red.
Okay.
Like you know, probably flown up into the clouds a bit before, but it's like thick cover and you can't really see much, and you know, you get soaked because it's you know, it's kind of moisture as you fly up. So yeah, you get up a ways though, and you do spot something off in the distance. It's tough to tell from how high up you are, and but you do see something that could be trees, rocks, buildings, for all you know. And that's kind of off to the northwest of your current position.
Northwest. Okay. General distance.
Would depend on how big it is.
I
Tough
mean,
to tell when you're up this
Is
high.
it 5 miles? 100 miles?
Somewhere in
Probably
between.
the 10 to 20 range.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good half day's ride.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Come on down and fill them in. Looks like there's something northwest of here. Not sure what it is, but it'd be probably can't get to it tonight. I didn't see anything else anywhere closer either, so we could
Well, we
look
should
around
probably wait
tonight,
till
but I don't
midnight,
think
though.
it's worth it.
No, it doesn't sound safe.
Well, you can always investigate it once the moonlight is out. That will tell us whether or not at the least whether or not the flowers are there.
They won't be glowing from way high up, Nina. I mean, you guys know when I point to Buck and Caben, so you guys know more than I do, but I mean, they glow, but they're not. I don't want to say electrical lights. They're not like.
No.
It's not like
Fluorescent?
it's not like a town with a bunch of lamps lit. You can't see it from far away.
It's like faint
So-
radiation.
Yeah, but I mean, if we investigate it, we'll know if when we on the ground are close by.
We have no other direction to go, and we may as well check it out. I see no reason to send Caben and Swiftwind back up into the dying light now to see if we see something, or even fly over there. We'll just go check it out in the morning.
Oh no, we need to check it out in the moonlight, Durian, in
So we
case
said-
it happens to be.
How far away did you say it was, you think, Caben?
About a half day, so we can check it out beforehand, make camp, and
Yeah.
check it out at night
Oh, a
after
half
again.
day.
Yeah.
Half
if
day
it's a
ride.
half-
Yeah.
So we may as well get over there and cover the ground and then see what we see.
Yeah. At least we can make sure it's secure before nightfall, and then if the flowers are there, then score one for us.
That's the plan.
Kind of important that we find these flowers because
How many do you need again?
reasons.
Buck?
And I gesture to
Fun,
myself.
Buck.
Remind me again, Buck.
As many
Because
as we
every
can
day.
I need many. Many. That was the term I was
Many.
given. Many.
Yeah.
Many roots
So
of
what
is-
a
as
certain
many as
flower.
What is the number count for many?
Isn't it like greater
It's-
than 7 or something?
It's more than several.
Define many.
It was as
A
many as
large
possible,
number
so.
of.
I assume this is like the fly.
So-
any
Alright.
that we think
Buck,
extra
you said this is what's going to help with the spell to fix you, but
Yeah.
remember they also Rassifor Gloria said that it was one of their most valuable herbs altogether. So
Yes,
they're
but
going
it sounds like it's going to be hard in general to find them, seeing as we can only find them by, well,
Sure. So Buck, these are for
moonlight.
you. These are for you. How many should we?
many.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I understand we don't
Okay,
know, but you're making the call. If we go there
Okay.
and we find 4,
10.
okay, 10.
We'll go with 10. How
Okay.
about 10?
Tell you what, if we find a lot of them, we just take the entire field of them.
I don't think it's a whole field.
I don't think it's going to be a whole field. This is going to be like Skyrim and shit, where you're like wandering
The
around for
Nern
forever,
routes.
like hacking shit down, like.
I've been in the
I've never played Skyrim, but I hope to not make it grindy.
No, yeah. So,
You're
Gotta
sent
keep
on a
our-
quest to find
That's what I was gonna
XYZ.
say.
so
So
maybe I'm
what-
feeling a little peevy, but I'm like, maybe Dorian's feeling a little peevish, but who he is, but he turns to Buck and says,
One of these.
listen, we've been out here for 10, 12, 14 days. I don't even remember. And if we go back and we only have enough roots to deal with your needs and we don't come through with what our
That's the most
task
important
was,
thing.
Well, the task,
I beg to
extra
differ.
task was the
It is more important
the
that
point
we
part?
get me back to normal than anything else, I would say. Party.
I would say that a lordship and reputation is on the line, and that
You
we
already
need.
have that.
All right, Durian.
Yeah, why
how
do you
many? How many do you think we should get? More than 10?
I say if we find what we find at this location, but Buck only gets half.
Durian.
Whatever
I'd
the
like
number.
But what if we
I'd like to
find
add-
You know what,
two?
Dorian? I hope this kills you.
Then all the more reason.
All right, fine.
Durian,
Let's go. Let's
it-
go
it
and
should
see
be
if
pointed
there's
that-
if there's one. If this is like a good place from the grow, and there's only one, then they're going to be super rare. So let's see how many there are at this location. See what it's like.
I'm just saying, like, let's gear up to having to find another spot, depending on what we find tomorrow. Maybe on the way back.
Well, let's see what's there first. Then we'll decide.
You know what can come get Dorian?
Nice.
These minis that I bought at Gen Con. They can all come get Durian.
I have
Bought multiple dragons.
I
He
have
has
a
protect-
loyal. Yeah, I do have protection.
Whatever. I have one too.
I
Oh,
call
please,
him
recommend-
Condominious.
I was
Recommend
gonna say
Kentucky.
Durex, but okay.
Durex sounds like a better dragon name. You knew where I was going at least. Like, I call him Durex.
Draxus. Go and Draxus.
Durex Magnum Happy's hat. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So you guys spend the night and plan to take off in the morning, if I heard correct, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool. All right.
Do
So-
whatever watch we had, we just do that again. I probably take the first one.
Sure. Caben, can you roll me a d6, please?
Okay.
No.
2.
2. Awesome. Okay. And can I get just a d20 from everyone for no reason?
Oh.
Ha ha. No reason.
I roll d20s for fun all the time, Travis. It's cool.
I do too. So
Can't.
15,
I can't type.
20, nice.
No. I don't
Wait,
want to waste my 20
are we all
on
rolling a
that.
d20?
Everyone's going to. So yeah, Josh.
Uh-oh.
Awesome. All right, you guys wake up the next morning, raring and ready to go.
Wow, that's two 20s.
What? Yeah. All right.
I didn't want to waste my nat 20 on that. That's bullshit.
You might have saved us. You don't even know. That green
might
dragon
have.
might have come for Durian and you saved him.
But I got 20 as well.
That's true.
Oh,
Save Nina's ass. All right, yeah, we mount up.
Thank you.
We mount up and same old thing, like a good pace. We're pretty skilled at it now, like quick meal.
yeah, we had Northwest looking for that place that I saw.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys are heading northwest. All right.
One of Kanye
Travis,
West.
can I ask one more before we get into it? One more, like,
Cool. Who said
backtrack.
you're gonna get into anything?
We're playing a game. I figure at some point we'll get into something. Some background. Do I
Sure.
have I had any like ill magical related effects due to the landscape? Or have I sensed anything or noticed anything just left over?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. $19. So, the fights that you guys have had so far have been fairly easy, right? Like, the blights weren't, they were animated twig guys. They weren't very strong. You slaughtered through them pretty quick. And the God, I want to say Murlocs. The Kuotoa didn't, they didn't put up much of a fight. You kind of routed the ones that were on the shore quickly after they sort of jumped at your horses while you were watering them, but you know, you guys, like you said, you got out of there before the whole bunch of them could pop out of the water. You happen noticing not effects so much, but maybe you're getting a little surly because there's just kind of like a little headache you've had, sort of going on. Not like migraine levels, but just a little buzz in your mind that is not associated with the friendly feeling of drink and good company.
Cool. I haven't said anything about it to anybody. I just.
Yeah, and can anyone else even use spells? I think Buck, huh?
I can't. My wisdom is.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Not super well.
Yeah, you give me a check as well. Durian, what did I just have you roll?
Arcana check, knowledge arcana.
Thank you.
Straight old D20. I wasted that nat 20 previously.
You've been you know, the couple fights you've had have been on the plains, so you've been like riding people down with your fucking lance and like doing some horse combat. Like you haven't really had a chance to do a lot of magic shit.
That is my purpose, to drive people down on the back of Firefoot, just stabbing them with my lance, because that's how.
There you go.
That's me.
Yeah. So cool. You guys set out at light the next day. Quick breakfast and head out. Caben, can I assume you're like flying up in the air and spotting and like guiding the rest of the party towards where you found last night?
Yeah, more or less in the air.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Not all the time, I guess, but like Armago's got.
Yeah, like Swiftwind can't. You know, he's not a goose, right? He can't power fly.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll be walking with the party, but I could probably at least once an hour take a 10-minute spin up. Definitely looking where we're going. We're also seeing if anything else. I see anything else on the other sides, or I don't know, some kind of sneaky thing coming behind
Making
us.
those tactics rolls.
If only we were in different systems, I could make those tactics rolls. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were also good at apparently.
Cool.
But yeah, yes, I am the spotter, I guess.
Awesome. So who rolled the lowest on our last sequence, other than Caben?
Me.
I rolled
Lucky
pretty
me.
high.
I said other than, like, I'm not even counting you.
Oh.
I didn't. You're
Uh,
maybe
a
in
4.
the air at the moment.
Nina got a 4 on the D20.
Nina got a 4. Awesome. So you guys are
I was second lowest. Okay.
yeah, you guys are heading along, and as you do, you see like a small herd of animals. Looks like it could be it's tough to tell. It might be some kind of like prairie deer, you know, something like a stag, out in the distance.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam.
Oh, you know,
Alright,
guys.
guys.
Okay,
I think I just found dinner.
Play. Yeah, cool. So Nina, do you like start riding up and maybe getting a little closer, getting your bow out or whatever?
Turns out they're mutant deer.
I mean, I will just like basically do the equivalent of walking up, my bow out. Yes.
I mean, you're
So I'm
all on
not-
horseback and like
Yeah.
kind of cresting ridges as you go. Like you get to the top of a hill, you see them, you know, you're heading toward them, but it's not like you have sight the whole time.
How far away are they?
Waves.
Maybe a half mile in the distance.
Okay.
Oh, that's almost in the firing range.
Firing range?
A half mile?
450 feet is the maximum range. For,
That's
That's
like an
worth-
eighth of a mile.
That is not a half.
450 feet is about 150 meters. A half mile is what, 800
Oh.
meters?
Yeah.
never mind, I thought it was like half as far.
I figured I'd
Yeah.
do the 2 metric conversion for you.
Okay. Whatever.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, so you're like riding up on them. Awesome. Cool. Can you give me a let's call this a reflex save.
oh. Oh, crushed.
21. Nice job. You feel a shaking. And you just manage to kind of get your wits about you and like grab your horse as something that looks a lot like this erupts out of the ground and jumps at you.
Chimera!
And I think that's where we'll take our first break.
Oh,
God.
Well,
Alright, thanks for that, Travis.
Shit.
We'll be taking a break, guys. We'll be back in 5 minutes and find out who dies this time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
I ride away. I'm not gonna die.
Oh no!
fuck, Dave.